much more on the power steering later, but definitely not an entry level or an easy do-it-yourself job. I'll be completely honest, it's probably not going to work when I finish doing it. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today is a quick update. I know another update video, but I have a lot going on. I actually haven't got a lot done on the car in the last couple weeks. I've been ordering a ton of parts. Now that I have a second car, there are a couple things that car needs right away. So ordering a lot of parts. It changed the plans on the 87. I planned on taking the whole rest of the year to just kind of do a good job and just kind of restore the entire front end. That's not gonna happen. Don't get me wrong, while I have it apart, I am gonna clean and paint some things. I'm gonna freshen it up, but I'm not gonna take all summer to do it like I was going to do. This 89, it needs brakes really bad. So let's just get right into it. So here, pan out, there's a lot going on here. We'll cover everything. So right here, the 89, it needs brakes really bad. I mean, they work, but the car's been sitting, they don't work the greatest. So I bought these from Rock Auto. I have no idea. The DFC group, the carbon alloy brake rotors, what they are is they're coated. I have no idea if it's a good rotor or not, but it's from Rock Auto, so I assume it's decent. And then to go along with the brake job, I'm going to be replacing all 4 lines, brake hoses with stainless steel. I broke a lug nut, or a stud. Actually, it's stripped out. Whoever put the tires on last, they stripped out one of the lug nuts, so I have to try and replace one of those. I just bought all new lug nuts. This is all caliper rebuild stuff. I'm going to rebuild the front and the rear brakes, and then I'm going to powder coat them. If you remember, I have a whole setup here where I will media blast, then I will powder coat and bake them in my little oven down there. So that's the 89. Here, this is a DeWitts aluminum radiator. This is for the 87. In my last video, I kind of joked about DeWitts. I just put a little image in there that was kind of a joke. I did not want to spend that kind of money. The DeWitts radiators are not cheap. That is a 1-core radiator, and it was $600. But I Googled it. I emailed some people in the United States, that actually criticized the Chinese radiators, yet they sell a Chinese radiator. I did a lot of research, and it just turns out that if you want to spend your money wisely, you have to buy the DeWitts. Sure, you can get a good one for $300, or should I say you can get one that'll work for $300. But it's about 50-50 in the forums about leaks and quality. And then if you have to do an exchange or a return, the customer service has not been good. So I decided to just do this right the first time. I'm gonna spend my money once and not have to deal with any headaches. So I bought the DeWitts. Not happy about it, not happy about spending $600 on a radiator, but I did it. It's supposed to be a direct bolt-in, we'll see. So back to the projects. The current project is the power steering. So as you can see, I have it all apart. The wild card here is this bearing. We'll talk about that in much more detail when I do this video, but I can tell you right now, this is not a standard do-it-yourself project. Well, if you noticed, these sleeves here, these are some special tools. These are tools, used GM tools for doing this project. I am actually trying to make them on a 3D printer. Yep, I bought a 3D printer, guys. So that should be exciting. I can make parts and replace parts now that are plastic. Much more on the power steering later, but definitely not an entry level or an easy do-it-yourself job. I'll be completely honest, it's probably not going to work when I finish doing it. And there's a seal right in the middle of this that's going to be really hard for me to replace. All right, back up here. So this box of goodies is all kits for replacing or repairing the power steering. It's a kit for the rack and pinion system and a kit for the pump. And then I have some miscellaneous bearings. This is a new rubber kit. I have some O-rings. All right, guys, so that's today's video. It's an update. I have a lot going on. I have to get the 87 back together. I need to get the power steering. I need to get the power steering pump done and the radiator in so that I can get the car operational, so that I can move it out of the garage and do the brake job on my 89. Oh, really quick, I'm going to talk about the car stereo that I put in the 87. I still haven't got around to putting a video together for that yet. I'm just not sure what I want to do. I'm not going to make a video showing you my stereo. That's just kind of silly to me. The video is going to more focus on what I had to do to put a double DIN stereo in a 1.5 DIN opening. So that's what my stereo video is going to mainly cover. With all that said, I am going to be changing my stereo in my car, the speaker and amp configuration. Maybe I'm ignorant. I assumed that even at 6.5 for the subwoofer size, I know that's small. I assumed with 800 watts of power that they would kick, and they don't. They work, they function, there's travel, they're doing their job, but there's no thump. Zero. These 6x9s powered by a separate Alpine amplifier are outperforming the Scar subs with the Scar monoblock amp. So I'm going to be removing the subwoofer cabinet completely from the system. I'm going to be removing the Scar amp from the system. I'm going to be mounting the Alpine amplifier on the back wall. And what that's going to do is free up all my rear area again. I realized I was going to go to Wisconsin for a beer run and get some spotted cow, and I had no room to put it. So I'm going to reconfigure my stereo system a little bit with the speakers. Subs are going, the amp is going. I'm going to reposition one of the amps and get all that floor space back, and then I'm probably going to put my soft top frame, well actually I have the whole soft top, it's gonna go back in the car because it's just taking up a lot of place in storage. So a lot going on, guys. I'll keep you updated. I will be working on the car all weekend. I'm waiting for my bearings for the power steering pump, so I don't know when that's gonna happen. It's soon. It'll probably not be this weekend, it'll probably be next weekend. Once the power steering's done, then I can put the DeWitts radiator in and get the car back together. So I guess in the meantime, on the 87, all I'll be doing is cleaning and rattle can painting some of the components and brackets and stuff that I can see while I have everything apart. Yeah, guys, a lot going on. Thanks for all the comments, the recommendations. I appreciate everything you guys are doing, and thank you so much. Have a good day.